Okay, so we're a little bit short of where we need to get to be for the end of this whole thing. And I am all about getting out of this place because it's awful.
This place sucks.
That gets us the fun house. That's not where we want to go.
You know, what's really funny to me is the fact that they're on about you starving to death. Don't worry, I bought my own rations.
I have all kinds
I
of
have all
food.
kinds of rations. I got stim packs. Don't worry, I'm good.
Yeah, I'm not going to starve.
Don't worry, I'm good. What's up that way?
Just kind of like an overlook.
Yeah, but it looks like there's a ghoul. And look at that.
And now there's not a ghoul. There are just chunks
There's
of meat.
chunks of ghoul all over the place. There's always the ghoul meat barbecue, says Grandfather. I find that really inappropriate, but I still laugh.
So inappropriate, you say.
Mm. Yeah, totes inappropriate, but you know,
Where is my destination?
did you get the thing that's around this area?
What you talking about?
A red box with a
Oh, the
token?
Yes, I got that one.
Okay. Yeah, the red box with the thingamagoo and whatnot. I don't know what the fuck it is. I'm basing this on the last time you did your playthrough, and that I remember that you're one of the fucking.
Oh my, I could have just shot him right through that wall.
You could have. Why are you not using your perks?
Huh.
You need to irradiate yourself. Or de-irradiate yourself, and then heal. Poor guy was just running through.
Yep, and now he's deadered. So we're looking for the funhouse. Where the fuck is the funhouse? It's all the way over in this direction.
Ah, tickets.
Are you feeling lost? Pathetic.
I'm going to end you with such extreme prejudice.
Such extreme prejudice.
Can you blame me?
No, not as such, nor would I. It's a game.
So now we get to the funhouse. We've been to the funhouse. We're looking for the theater, which is in that direction, like not that far away. We just have to get there.
In an area that's like 3 rads per second. Jeez.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to stop and buy some more Radaway after this. What's up, Gage? And I kind of want to say that we might have to go around this way to get to a door that will enable us to get into here. It is literally a castle. In that there is...
Jump.
Yeah. And that there is a gateway and all that kind of stuff where we actually have to get into this area.
There.
This place.
There he is. It is. There's a closer one. You know, when you think about it, Oswald's actually pretty impressive. He managed to take a bunch of fucking ghouls and keep them relatively focused
Yeah.
to do a job, even if they didn't necessarily know what the fuck the job was. Don't leave anything behind. Welcome back again, B-Man. And yes, he shot that ghoul in the dick.
That's what I do to ghouls.
The fun house, you know, the House of
Are
Mirrors.
you feeling lost?
That's the fun house. Now we're gonna go deal with Oswald, the asshat who's behind all of this, who you kind of feel a degree of... What the fuck?
Is there some...
There is some asshat using a fucking...
Oh no, that was some kind of trap. They actually set up a rocket launcher trap. Who does that?
I'll be honest, I don't know. Calm down. Calm. 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 Down. Now, Catmom doesn't like when you claw her neck with those sides.
Yeah, they actually had a missile launcher trap set up.
It's actually Rascal. He is, he decided he was gonna sit on me. And then curl up on me, and then when I started to give him rubs, he got excited, and then he decided to put his claw into part of my neck. It's, normal. Huh?
Mm-hmm. And that's not okay.
And that's why I was trying to get him to calm down. You need to do a better job of cleaning out your left ear, buddy. Your right ear is terrible.
You know what this tells us, dear?
Huh?
The handedness of a cat.
Absolutely, he's totally left-handed. He's a southpaw. His right ear is terrible. His left ear is better, but you've been lazy, buddy. You've been lazy. Did you actually know that 90% of male cats are actually left-handed?
They're sinister.
Or left-pawed. And there's about 10% of them that are ambidextrous or right-pawed. And with female cats, it's actually the reverse. Female cats have a higher probability of being right-handed, or right-pawed, and 10% being left-pawed, or ambidextrous, either one. But yeah, so that's actually something that I found out doing a little bit of research. And no, I don't plan on nuking my cats.
Are you feeling lost?
Rascal's giving me this look like, I want to keep my fur. Oh, Rascal, I love you. You're so silly.
Got it.
Yay! There's still some ghouls running around. I don't know where the hell they are. I think they might be under us in like the tunnels or something.
Well, some of them are on the same level as you, so that chart.
Oh, this one, he got blown up by the rockets.
I kind of feel bad for that guy, for that ghoul. Just a little. I mean, he's just minding his own business, doing his own thing, and all of a sudden, boom, rocket launcher straight to the face. There's a reaver to your left. Or some kind of ghoul. Sorry, it looked like a reaver.
Ooh,
and
ghoul
there's
parts.
one further to the left. Nuka-Cola. Cola-Nuka. Or Nuka. Cola-Nuka. Berry Nuka. Bomb Drop Nuka. Buzz Nuka. Side Nuka. Cola Dark Nuka. Cola Orange. Cola Quartz. Cola Victory. Cola Wild.
Oof.
Cooler Nuka.
I'm getting the
Fancy
shit
Nuka.
rated out of me.
Free Nuka, Fruit Nuka, Grape Nuka, Hearty Nuka, Elixir Nuka, Love Nuka, Power Nuka, Punch Nuka, Ray Nuka, Rush Nuka, Sunrise Nuka, Twink Nuka. I'm not even gonna ask. Or, I'm sorry, Twin. Sorry, Twin Nuka, Twink. Something very different. Void
Yes.
Nuka and Extreme. All of the various variety of Nuka.
He might have made some of those up, but we'll never know.
You know, I actually recognize a lot of those, like Grape. I don't know about Hardy, but I remember Elixir and Love and Power and Punch. I don't know about Ray or Rush. I mean, I'm really the last person to ask because the last time you were playing this area, I was only half paying attention. I'll be honest. It's by the time you get to this point in the game, you could, and you're not the one playing it, you really have to sit there and be like, okay. Like, there comes a point where you sit there and you're just like, I can't pay attention to this. I'm gonna do something else and just like give like half an ear.
Oswald, the outrageous!
Oh, how nice. Oh, you're not gonna talk to him?
I didn't think you'd make it this far. I can tell you're different than the usual invaders, so I'll not bother with the usual tricks and illusions I use to scare off the superstitious. When the bombs fell, everything changed. We changed. And somehow, I received a gift. Actual magic. The stuff of legends. Perhaps you'd like to see some. No matter what you do, I can to my friends, and we will protect what is ours.
God, I almost feel like a bad guy. Jeez.
Sorry, but I'm not going out that easily. The show must go on.
You
That's some bullshit.
you armed your guys with fucking
Assault won't be
bullets but
dissuaded.
no guns
I guess it's time for our final
and screwdrivers. You should really go look at that ghoul off to the right. No, no, no. Far right.
End to this production.
Right? There you go.
Yeah, this is fine. I wasn't planning on sleeping tonight anyway.
I agree with you, grandfather.
Oswald does deserve it for being a bit of a teleporting douchebag.
The teddy bear of the newspaper,
But
one
look at
taking
his
a nap,
hat.
two playing a game of chess,
But they're
Checkers,
wearing,
excuse
they're
me.
wearing bowler hats. They're adorable.
and there's one bent over and the other one has his hairbrush. That's a completely different kettle of fish.
I don't think that that's a kettle of fish at all.
Little flop house going on here.
What? Ooh, Nuka.
Nuka berry.
That's one of them. Drills 2 extra holes into his dick.
Fuck that guy.
Checkers pieces are all bottle caps, by the way. Bottle caps?
Eh,
Chess pieces?
Going up.
Okay,
checkers
fine.
pieces.
You know, I just really... You know, this is one rickety elevator. So it might be the ricketiest elevator I've ever seen, and it's kind of worrying to me how much it's shaking.
We'll be okay.
Don't pull that on me in the game, okay? Allow me to sit there and be like, you know, this is really unnerving. Because, you know something? They fucking went through all the trouble to make it unnerving.
Leaders are all the same. You come into someone's home, steal their belongings, and kill those they care about. I'm not going to let you kill any more of my friends. This is our home.
You're perfectly fine with a certain percentage of your friends being killed.
If these feral ghouls are your friends, I'd love to see who you consider your enemy.
How ironic you should say something like that. We've defended this place for over 200 years. Do you think you're the first outsider I've met that's chosen to brand feral ghouls as monsters? How many of them have you needlessly slaughtered while ignorantly thinking you're doing the world a favor?
I only did it because they were attacking me.
You've been here for 200 years? Why?
We worked here as entertainers until the bombs fell. The radiation may have changed us, but we decided to make this place our home. Over time, the illness took the minds of my friends, and those that we love. I am going to find a cure and fix my friends before someone like you comes along and exterminates us all.
Ghouls like your friends. It's too late for them. The radiation changed them. Forever.
So you're admitting my friends are sick, and yet you try to kill them anyway? I'd say that makes you the only monster around here.
And I can leave with this.
It's not a sickness. The radiation has consumed their minds. They've become feral.
You're wrong. Rachel is going to find a way to cure them. We're going to fix this. My beloved left this place years ago to find a cure to this disease.
You know, you have an awful lot of, you know...
I swore that I'd keep our people safe by defending our home. When Rachel walks back through those gates with the cure in hand, then you'll see, everyone will see, that I was right.
Well, why don't you go help her?
If there is a cure, the only way she'll find it is with your help.
Maybe you're right. If Rachel is still out there, I'll find her, and we'll search for this cure together. I'll gather what remains of my friends.
Yeah, interesting question.
Leave this
What
place in your
state
care.
was she
Don't
in?
worry about the radiation. It will no longer be a burden to you and your kind.
So we gotta talk our way out of
You should
this.
have this. Consider it an apology for misjudging you.
Okay. An electrified serrated blade sword.
You know who that should go to?
Hmm?
Curry.
Oh, yes. And we got a hat.
Ooh. You know who
A
that
top
should
hat.
go to?
Who?
Should totally go to the Vault Tech rep.
Okay.
Can you imagine that with the trench coat? Totes fab.
I can see that. So, that was that. So we have to assign...
I feel bad. I really do feel bad for him because I really do think Rachel just like ditched him.
Yeah.
Most likely. I mean, if you got out of this, would you sit there and come back?
Yeah.
I mean,
So we have
then
to
again,
assign...
why would you sit there and leave a vault looking for a Gek?
Yeah.
And, you know, only do that.
So we have to assign a gang to Kiddie Kingdom.
Okay, guys. Who gets Kiddie Kingdom? The...
Pack, the Disciples, or the...
what's the other group?
The Operators.
The Operators.
They're the one whose boss has the good hair.
Yeah, she was the one with the good hair and the nice lips. And she looked pretty. And then you had the Disciples, which sat there and had the one with the terrible helmet face thing. She had nice lips, but she had no way of really seeing. And then you had the Pack, who looked kind of like Mason, but with, like, you know...
So Grandfather argues with you shouldn't give it to the Operators because kids have no money.
Except for the fact that kids get their money from their parents. So parents have money.
Mm-hmm.
And this is Kiddie Kingdom. Which means it's not played to kids, it's played to parents who want to keep their kids entertained so that they can fucking drink. Who's gonna appreciate that most? The drinking aspect. Give it to the psycho-violent addicts, like real kids. Okay, that's an interesting rationale. Which one were the addicts?
I think you talk about the Disciples.
Is that the Disciples? The ones with the face helmet that if you put it on backward would kill yourself?
Yeah.
Oh. Well. I guess that's an option. Yeah. B-Man agrees. Okay. Wait. How many people do we have watching? It says 11.
Mm-hmm. So, okay. I only see like
Okay,
4 or
I
5.
only see 5.
It's okay. We'll give this one to the Disciples.
Okay, Disciples get this one. I'm going to tell you right now, you cannot give this all to the Disciples.
Yep.
You have to share the wealth.
So we have secured the Kiddie Kingdom.
You know they're going to think that they're like royalty and shit, right?
Yeah. Which this is a place is going to end up like a horror show.
It's already going to be a horror show. Remember where we are. We're in Nuka World.
So we're gonna go ahead and go back to. 'Cause I think we're not gonna go to a new area. Partial. We kind of have to, yeah, B-Man, we kind of have to pick one person to be our friend. Excuse me. Oh, we have to claim a hall from Kiddie Kingdom. There will be loot for us. So there's actually like a whole market area in here we can get into. Sure.
Also, do you need anything while I'm up?
Do you want to maybe some almonds?
Small ones, what?
Almonds.
Almonds. Single serving?
Yeah.
Oh. Because I need antacids.
So we found the Nuketown Market. Hey Gage, what's up?
Found some pretty good stuff while I was out on the road. Interested?
Let's see
Sure,
what
let's
you got.
barter. You got some oh, I was all excited because I thought there was like 300 rounds of 5.56. I was like, yes. And there was not. So let's see. Ooh, excuse me. I have a yawn. Some railway spikes would be nice, though. 13 of them. I'll take it. And throat slicer, a unique knife. Trade in some extra rounds, and hey, what do you know? They're giving us money.
Excuse
Actually,
me.
As long as you keep your eyes on the merchandise and off of me, I'm happy to do business.
oh, Caitlin, I've seen better.
I've got a few minutes to browse.
So let's see. What I'm looking at is, do you have any Rataway? 9 of them? Send them over. Because I have... Okay, now we're much better.
What are the other games gonna do with Nuka World? Turn it into a slaughterhouse? Barn? Only makes sense to give us a run of the place.
Just here to pick up some supplies, boss.
Well, well, look who it is. Are you here to grace my humble market stand with your presence, oh great boss, sir?
Damn right. You should thank me. It's not every day I wander out to visit the peasants.
For a second there, I thought you might be making a joke. Hell, I even considered laughing. But then I remembered it's not a joke at all. It's the truth I live with every day. We do all the work, then the gangs reap the rewards. Pretty sweet setup, at least for you. But I guess it doesn't really matter what I think, does it? As long as I'm wearing this collar, I'm no better than a slave.
Hey, it's not my fault things are like this. I just got here.
Never said it was. Just figured you should know what you're getting into. Now, if you need guns or ammo, I'm the one you talk to. And before you ask, yeah, everyone pays. Even you.
I've got a few minutes to browse.
You got it.
Ooh, lots of rounds. Wow, a lot of 7.62 rounds. $14 rounds of railway spikes. A splatter cannon. Increased damage after each consecutive hit on the same target. We'll keep that in mind. You can have this operator sniper rifle. That's tempting. We'll look into that one. And you can take all of our drugs in exchange. Yep. Wow, I don't have that many drugs. Okay then. Take some of my fusion cells. That will work. Okay, much better off now.
The traders here are no better than slaves. Poor bastards. Hey, boss. Gotta admit, it was good to see Coulter go down. He scared the hell out of me. Gave me nightmares.
I'm not planning to give anyone nightmares.
Thank goodness. I'll sleep a lot better having you in charge. So, what do you think? About running Nuka World, I mean. Figure it must be a pretty tough job, keeping all these raiders in line.
I wasn't really looking to become the overboss of Nuka World, but I might as well enjoy the benefits of my position.
Makes sense to me. Well, I'm sure you've got more important stuff to do than talk to me. Or were you here to pick something up?
I'll take a look, sure.
Sure thing.
So many rounds. I love it. And she's got a bunch of junk, but whatever. Okay, and with that, I think we are in a good spot for the night for streaming. And thank you all for coming out. We'll be ready to go and explore more of the park now that it's really opened up at this point. So, who's... Ah, okay. Mm-hmm.
Can't we kill everyone in the end? Can send out gangs of thugs? I don't know. I don't know if the worst of Nuka World is behind us because we haven't done anything for any of the groups. Which is something you can do. So, yeah. But other parts are different. Well, a little different. It's Nuka World. So, yeah. Anyway. Yeah, I think that's a good place to leave it wherever the hell we are, because I haven't been in the room. So, y'all have a good night. And we'll
see you next
week.
See
on, I guess, the flip side. Bye.
Bye. Well, we have to get to...
Well, once we get to a spot where we can actually, you know, save and shit. Now we just get to go around playing in all the attractions and shooting stuff. That's what we've been doing all along.
One of the traders stealing food.
Yeah?
That's fair.
Turned him loose outside the gate.
You serious?
Yeah. Then I got in a little extra.
Okay, we'll call it there.
Okay, that sounds good.